She's a silly girl who likes to keep you in the know. It's the Not So Daily Billy Show.
Well, it's the second week of February, and you all know what that means. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. And after a solid year of romantic disappointment, I've learned a couple of tricks of the trade. I've had my ups. I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it. Do you guys want to watch The Notebook? My downs. I'm gonna die alone. And everywhere in between. You know what? I'm to the point where I honestly don't even care anymore. I'm just gonna move to a cabin with 3 dogs, a really good cable package, and I'm calling it a day. But I certainly never let that deter me, and being the philanthropist that I am, I've decided that I'm going to impart some of my learned sage advice on all of my fellow lonely hearts out there during this, the most depressing time of the year. So here it is, you guys, the Melanie Bailey Guide to Dating. Generally, I hate small talk. It makes me nervous, anxious, and sometimes even physically ill.
Oh, hey! Hey, how's it going?
But unfortunately, part of dating and getting to know someone is making conversation. So here's a couple of tips to keep in mind. Do talk about your favorite foods. I could probably live off of chocolate chip cookies forever and be completely fine with it. Don't talk about how you obsess about them. I have about 8 different types of cheese in my refrigerator. Do tell funny stories from your life. And that's how I learned that you should never hula hoop in Midtown. Don't tell weird ones. When I was younger, bees stole my pacifier. It was a very traumatic time for me. Do bring up your favorite movies. I could quote Bridesmaids like it's my job. Don't reenact them. How do you feel about taking a trip on the Hogwarts Express? Do, 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 do. A big part of dating is flirting, the fine art of letting someone know you're interested in them without directly going up to them and saying that you're interested in them, because that would be far too easy, right? I've yet to master the art of flirting, but I have figured out the majority of wrong ways to do it. I always have the best intentions, but things always seem to get lost in translation. I intend to look like this. But due to my nerves, lack of charm, and general awkwardness, I always end up looking more like this. In the end, just do your best and hope that they don't run away. Texting is great for everyday conversations and oral correspondence with friends, but as soon as you factor in someone you like and or are dating, all logical thinking goes out the window. Why would he text me back? I myself am a victim of OTS, obsessive text syndrome, and I find that the best way to remedy this is to just hide your phone. Out of sight, out of mind. And don't be afraid to go to any extremes that you deem necessary to help restore your sanity.
Hey, did you get that text I sent you?
No, I didn't. You know what? Let me go check my phone. Well, that's all for today, everyone. Hopefully this advice will either help you find your soulmate or summon enough confidence that you don't really care anymore. Well, I've got some feelings to go eat, but I'll see you guys all next time. You're a wizard, Harry! This does taste really good. Everyone thinks that Sirius Black is bad, but it turns out he's totally not. He's like really good and like cares about Harry. And then there's this tree called the Whomping Willow, and it just goes around like and it hits the car, and they start getting really freaked out because they shouldn't have had the car in the first place.
About that Olympic opening ceremony?
And then there's this part, and then they were camping in the woods, and then Ron ran away, but then he came back. some butterbeer. Be right back. Don't do it.